Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am coming on this morning. Number one, I got a new ring light that I want to play with. You can see my face is all lit up. I love it. You could see like everything. I don't know if that's good or bad. All right, guys, we're going to get ready this morning. And you can get ready with me. I am with Maskcara Beauty. There is an all-in-one palette. That's what makes this so awesome. And, a lot of people hear about Maskcara Beauty and they think about the whole, network marketing and all of that kind of sales. But honestly, I got into it because I wanted a simple way of doing makeup. And then once I realized that I loved the product and I was using it all, it was much cheaper just to sign up and sell it. But it's magnetized and the little tins go inside of it. That's all my cheek and lip and then my concealers. So I'm going to start with June. And June is my true foundation color. So this ring light was about 25 bucks or so. And I like it because my camera is like right in the middle of the ring light. Obviously I can't show you because I'd have to take it down. But if anybody's interested in the ring light with the phone, let me know and I can give you the Amazon link. So the brush I'm using right now is a little bit more packed, if you will. And this allows for a little bit more full coverage. I don't know, maybe it's this new light, but I was looking at all my flaws and I was like, oh, snaps. I need some extra love this morning. But tomorrow is almost Friday. I'm so excited. So with our makeup, I kind of apply it everywhere but my under eyes because you're going to put your highlight color there to really illuminate. And you can see it looks a little crazy at the beginning because everything goes in steps. So it all ties in together. It all gets nice and warmed up. Doesn't look so weird and white. Even though this is I think it's the light that's making it look so bright. Let's scoot it back a little bit. Yeah, it still looks very white. Well, in person, it doesn't look that light, but we're going to warm it up. We'll warm it up. Okay, so then I'm going to do, that was June. Then I'm going to use a little linen. And if you have a little bit of looser skin under the eye, you want to stipple. You want to stipple that area rather than wipe. It will ensure that it doesn't get cakey. It will ensure that you get a nice, flawless look. So not in the creases or not in the, crepey skin under the eye. And for some, they don't need this. They can swipe. But I have really bad allergies. And I got multiple mirrors going on now. Yeah, this light is really making it look white. You know what? I think I can change it. Let's see. probably a little better. I don't know, I kind of like that one. A little bit more natural light. I don't know, we're just playing around. It's just making me look really white. I promise, in real life, I don't look this white, but we'll warm it up. Okay, so we got our highlight on. We have our foundation on. I'm gonna go in with indigo. I like a dark contour. I don't really have a defined cheekbone, so I like it a little bit darker. And this is how easy it is, guys. You put your foundation on. You put your highlight on. You get your couple swipes of contour. And it looks super crazy at the beginning. Jawline, cheeks, and around the forehead. That's it. You do not have to be a makeup pro to use this makeup. That's the whole point, is it's super simple. And I have like a whole 5 minutes in the morning, so, and that just helps define the jawline right there. All right, so now I'm gonna blend. I cleaned all my brushes. I don't know if you guys saw that post, but I cleaned all my brushes and everyone's all nice and fresh with the Houdini brush cleaner. Actually, they smell like the Houdini brush cleaner. And you can over highlight, over blend your contour. I can talk this morning. So you want to make sure you're blending, but you're not like over blending. You still want that nice edge in here. And if you ever feel like you lost some of it, just put it back on. Perfect. All right, so our lip and cheeks are the same. There's some that are matte. There's some that are more high gloss. There's some that are semi-gloss. You can use them on the lip, the cheek. You can use them for eyeshadow. They're so multifaceted, you guys. We can use them for everything. So I am gonna go with, where's my fresh brush? I'm gonna use the hack brush, and I think I'm gonna go with in my palette that I made, I went with Desert Sunset. Look how pretty that is. It's definitely one of my go-to colors for summer. Now you can see that everything's coming together. It's starting to warm up. You're starting to get contour. You don't look as crazy. And then if I wasn't talking, obviously you could get this done in just a few minutes. Love it. Okay, guys. Then I like to do some specialty contouring. And that includes, I use Stone, which is my lighter, well, more in the middle contour. That's also a really good contour color if you're nervous about going too dark with your contour. Stone is like extremely universal. So I'll use Stone and I'll outline my lips. And we don't want them to look like 1990s Colleen. So me personally, I like to make it a little bit more matte, or blended, if you will. But some people like the harsher line. The trick is to come a little bit lower under the lip, under your natural lip. So when it sits, it looks like it's fuller, which is awesome. Me personally, I like to use my perfector sponge and just kind of blend like that so it's not so stark. Like, here's my 90s lip liner. I also, for the lips, like to put a little bit of my pearl. So there's cream illuminators and there's powder illuminators. Okay, so for the cream, I'm going to use pearl, and you just put it right here on the Cupid's bow. You see how that just like highlighted it? You don't even necessarily have to get filler. You can just make the illusion. And so that just highlights the little Cupid's bow. You do the contour below the lip to get that extra pouty look. And then we'll fill it in, and I'll use the Summer Love. I'm sorry, the Desert Sunset. Summer Love is definitely my second go-to for summer. And some people don't like to match the blush to the lipstick. Up to you. But I think it's kind of like matching your purse to your shoes. I kind of like it. Perfect. Okay, so another little trick. I love my Yeti. I'm addicted to it. Okay, another little trick for contour is the nose. I'll go back into that stone again. And I'll just make a little line. Like that. Help with the contour. I just use my finger underneath. And just put a little contour under there. And that makes it look like the nose is lifted. So super easy. I'll use my finger again in my lighter highlight shade. And then you'll just use your little perfector sponge and work that in. If you use the blending brushes, for the most part, you'll probably overblend. And that just gives that nice illusion of being a little thinner. You know, I have a little bit of a bulbous nose. There you go, easy peasy. You don't have to be scared of doing a little nose contour. You see how easy that is. And I have really bad allergies, so my nose is always a little red. There is a color Sunlit that actually helps make redness go away. It's great for like rosacea, people, you know, that want to cover some red. We have lots of fun tricks with color correcting. All right, so nose is done. Let's go to eyes. So I'll go back in to my pearl, do a couple other little fun things. So I'll put a little dash there. I put a little dash here, and that just kind of brightens the eye up. Put a little smear here. in here, and then you already saw that I put a little bit right there. I like it. All right. Then we'll do a little eyeshadow. I'm going really basic today because I'm just going to work, but you could be as dramatic as you want. So I'm gonna go in with Sabrina. As you can see, I like a very neutral palette. I did order some more with our sale yesterday. But I like a lot of neutral tones for daily wear. I'm not like crazy eyeshadow gal, but I am learning some new eyeshadow tricks. And you can see I haven't done my eyebrows yet at all. Then I'm going to go in with, that's the lighter color, Sabrina. Then I'm going to go in with Stay Golden. And you guys can see, let me show you how cool this is. So when I refer to like a 10 on the beauty page, it's this, which goes in here and it's magnetized. So you can design your little palette however you want. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm going to go into that one, which is Stay Golden. And just do a little bit slightly darker color. I'm not sure about this ring light. I feel like it like shows every flaw. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, then I'm gonna go into Oak, which is even slightly darker of a brown. We just put a little bit on the outside. And again, this is just a nice little day look. But, you know, we want to still look pretty at work. Then we'll take the bigger end and we'll blend. Give some nice depth to the eyes. And then I love, and I'm going to use, it's a shimmer, Blondie. This one, look how pretty that is. So these are the glitters. These are the shimmers, and then we have matte. So depending on, you know, how sassy you want to be. And with the shimmers and the glitter, I like to press. Like that, rather than wipe. And I don't knock off a lot of it beforehand because I want a nice little coat in there. Of some good little shimmer. And then we don't want a little harsh line like that. So we'll go back in with the eyeshadow brush again. And we'll lightly just blend. And that's it. Easy peasy. Very, very easy. Okay. Now we will go to, before I move on, I'm gonna set this. So, vanilla setting spray, vanilla setting dust, and then I use Cayman powder bronzer. Everybody, or a lot of people, that use mascara makeup, love, love, love the Bella bronzer. I have just never been a bronzer girl, so this is all new for me. So I went with a light bronzer, and I tan really well in the summer, so I didn't want to, you know, go with anything dark, even though I look really white right now. So again, you want to, I like to stipple the setting powder, and I'm just putting it on my T-zone, and this helps tremendously with oil. And it has no color to it. I mean, it's just translucent. Cool. Then I use my big puffy brush, go into my Cayman bronzer, and then I'm gonna warm everything up. So you always start at your higher bone structure, so wherever that high point is on the forehead, and then I like to just carry it down. And of course you want to do your neck. And it just warms everything up. So everything doesn't look so stark white. Okay. Believe it or not, with Mascara Beauty, they don't carry mascara, which I think is just kind of funny. So I am old school. I love the pink and green Maybelline. I mean, I'm just like, used it since I was in high school, and it's my favorite. So we can apply some mascara, and again, you know, for a day look, you don't have to get wild and crazy. I use a growth serum. It's very similar to like Latisse, if anybody's familiar with that. It does help grow the lashes. So I don't, and mine are naturally kind of curled up, so I don't curl mine, but I know obviously you can. And because I have such a heavy eye, I actually can't really, you know, like with the growth stuff, once I get to a certain length, I have to back away because my eyelashes will hit the top of my eye. I don't have a very deep sulcus of the eye. There's my big word for today. Sulcus. I don't know if all you guys out there in Facebook Live land know that I'm a nurse and I work in aesthetics, and that's partly why beauty is so important to me and why I wanted a good makeup, because you know, in aesthetics you need to look your best, and I'm making everybody else look their best. So makeup kind of goes hand in hand. Ooh. That was a party foul right there. All right, let's cover that bad boy back up. That's what you don't do when you're putting on. When you're putting on your mascara. Perfect. Okay, and before I put my brows on, we have two setting sprays. one regular and one with SPF 30. So depending on what I'm doing for the day, depending on, I don't know what mood I'm in, or if if I'm going to be outside more than normal, I'll go with the sunblock one versus the other one. And then I didn't post either, but when I clean my brushes, I clean my perfector sponge as well. So you can wash your sponge, wring it out really good, and then, have it clean. So a lot of people don't always wash their sponges, which is weird. Okay, so I don't like to actually spray it on my face. I will spray my perfector sponge and set it that way. So much easier. For me, I was finding that when I sprayed, it got all in my hair, and with the sunblock, it made it like really oily. So I really like the product, so I was like, I could put it on my sponge and put it on and it would get the same result. Get my sunblock. So I'm being a good girl, wearing my sunblock. And now I'm all set and look all good, other than my brows. So you can use the contour, and even with the indigo contour, it's really not as dark as my natural brow. You can see, my hair color to that. So that is the darkest. So unfortunately, I still use pencil and stuff. Now I have a tattoo because my hair, I have very thin hair, and unfortunately years ago my eyebrows went along with it. So I am actually planning on getting my tattoo thickened and stuff, but I use pencil and a little bit of powder to do my eyebrows, because I can get a little darker. And brows are one of those things that, you could spend 8 million hours trying to make it perfect. The cool part with cream-based makeup is it's so forgiving that if you mess up, you literally, like you saw with my mascara, you can just blend it and refix it. It's super easy. And there's my eyebrow. Look how crazy that looks. I love it. Yeah, it'll be really nice. So when you're doing eyebrows, let me get a little closer. You make 2 lines. You make above, and you can do this with hair eyebrows too. And then below, kind of stencil it first. And if this was haired, I'd go below the hair and, right at the top of the hair. And then with hair, you just kind of fill it in. For me, I fill it in solid versus going like this, in between my hairs. But even if you have haired, normal eyebrows. I'm the abnormal one. You always want to fill them in. Always. You never want to not fill in your brows. A lot of people think, oh, well, I have, you know, thick eyebrows. You always look more done if you do your ding eyebrows. Even just a little sass. Use a little of the contour so you don't have to buy any extra products. Just get in there and, you know, sass it up. I promise you, you will complete your look. Complete your look by doing your brows. So, I have came to grips many years ago that my eyebrows are definitely not twins. They are sisters. So, I never work super hard to try to get them to be perfectly matched because they just never will be. Like I said, I came to grips with that. And as long as we're close, we're good. So, and then even for my brows, because I don't want my brows to wipe off if I accidentally touch my face or whatever, I will set them as well. And I still have that setting on my perfector sponge. And then I like to go over with just a little bit of powder. So it looks a little bit more natural. And I just go right over where I did the pencil. I can't use my phone really for this. I feel like I'm kind of backwards because everything is backwards. But that almost like sets my brows, if that makes sense. Just like the vanilla setting powder sets, you know, your makeup from getting oily and all that. I feel like, let's see, now I've touched too much there. It like sets them. Okay, let me put a little dash back in here. Perfect. All right, guys, that is it. So I feel like I am ready for the day. You know, you could always add more bronzer. If you like a darker bronzer, you can use the Bella bronzer. So you can see how put together it is. At the beginning, it was a little scary and crazy, but you put your foundation on, you put your highlight color to make the eyes pop, you put your contour, your blush, do all the little extras, lipstick, you can contour the nose, you can make the lip a little bit more pouty, and then for our eyes, we just did basic powder, little glitter shimmer in the corners. Then we got our eyebrows on and we look good. All right, guys. Well, hi, Nana. My sissy is watching. She's beautiful, my sissy. She does her makeup very well, but I'm just having fun with mine. Okay, so guys, I wanted to show you a complete look from start to finish with the mascara makeup. Obviously, if I wasn't tucking your faces off, you could see that you could get this done, at least the makeup part of it. Let's take the brows out of the regime, but I'm easily 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes in the morning. And that is why I went to Maskcara makeup, literally for the ease of the makeup. All in one palette. I have like, I don't have to have multiple products and juggle all of those all over my counter. And then other than brushes, which I do use this really cute brush holder. Isn't that cute? To store them, especially when they're being cleaned and washed and whatever. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. If you ever have any questions, just, message me. If you want to get going on any of the products, you can order any of the products without being color matched other than the foundation. And I would highly recommend getting color matched just to make sure we get you the perfect color. Because, it is something that you just, you don't want to pick wrong. So you send me a selfie with your face with no makeup on it. I'll color match you. And if I have any doubt, we have like a team that does color matching. Then once you got your color, then you can feel free to order any of like the foundation part of it. But some people trust themselves and go in and pick their colors themselves and love it. But obviously you can do any of the contours or blushes or eyeshadows without being color matched. There is a color match form at the top of the beauty page. And you would just fill that out or just message me a picture. Easy peasy. I'll have to do a collab video with you and use these awesome, yes, that would be fun. When you're here, I can show you them. They're pretty fun. They're pretty nice. And like I said, I got with Maskcara Beauty because I was sick and tired of having like 1 million products. But it just turned out that I thought, you know what, for the cost of stuff and whatnot, and because I love them, and patients always ask me at work, like, what makeup do you use? I ended up signing up with them. But I just want people to try the makeup. Obviously, if you feel the desire to sell, or if you're out of work and you want some extra income, then Maskcara Beauty is good for that too. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful day. I am off to go see patients, and I will post on the beauty page later. All right, guys. And like I said, I put my link for the palette that I used today. So my June, my blush, my contour, I put all that in a palette, and it's on the link on this live. Hey, Cara. Yeah, that's my Norman. He's a little cute French bulldog. He's my old man, and he is about 12 now, and he literally snores like a grown man. He is just hilarious, and he has to be really close to his mom. So no matter what I do, which I can't lock him out, but he's always snoring in every video that I do. He's just so cute, but he's my old man. Anyways, good chatting with you guys this morning. Hope you like the makeup colors that I picked, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.